He broke up with me. How to get him back? What to say to your ex-boyfriend after a breakup?
Hi, Brad Browning here, relationship coach and author of the X Factor Guide, a program that teaches men and women how to get back together with their ex. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So if you want to get your ex back, this is the video for you. Now first, before I go any further, I should say that I've been working with men and women across the world for the past 7 years or so, and I've learned a lot about how to get your ex back. It's a very complicated process, and there's a lot of nuances to it. And one of the best ways I've found to break it down into manageable chunks is to break it down into 3 phases. So there's 3 phases of getting your ex back, and I call this my 3R system: recovery, rekindling, and reattraction. So let's start by talking about the recovery phase. It's the first phase after your breakup. The recovery phase, the first phase after your breakup. Now this is where you're feeling at your worst. After a breakup, you're going to be feeling heartbroken, lonely, depressed, whatever it is. All those emotions are at their peak during the recovery phase. Again, this is the first month or so after the breakup. Now the main goal of actually this period is actually just what it says: recovery. You want to get to the point where you can make good decisions, make rational decisions, avoid breaking into tears when you talk to your ex, etc. Now I know you want to get your ex back, but you still need to recover to the point where you can think rationally and handle a conversation with your ex without, like I said, breaking into tears. On to the rekindling phase. This is the second phase of 3, and it's all about changing the way your ex sees you, helping them to forget the negative memories and the reasons they broke up with you, and hold on to more of the nostalgia, the happy memories. It's also about setting the stage for the third phase, which is reattraction. Now, one of the most important things you're going to be doing during the rekindling phase is making your ex miss you. Think for a second about how you would miss something, or what causes you to miss something or someone. Generally speaking, if you're very comfortable and used to having something or someone in your life, if that is suddenly removed from you or taken away from you, taken out of your life altogether, all of a sudden, that's what's going to make you miss that object or that person. That's really important to your chances of getting them back. It's actually quite a complicated thing, and if you want to learn more about it, just head over to my website. I've got a video on there where I talk a little bit more about how to make your ex miss you. I can't go into too much depth here. But it's very important making your ex miss you, and that's why the no contact phase must occur if your ex is going to miss you. Another important thing about you want to be doing during the rekindling phase is working on changing yourself back into that attractive person that your ex fell for in the first place. So that involves basically a lot of sort of self-improvement things. You're moving your life forward to make yourself more attractive to your ex so that they think to themselves, I wonder if breaking up with this person was such a good idea in the first place because, hey, look at how awesome they are. Look at how they're thriving since the breakup. And another thing that sort of ties into that is what I call covert jealousy. Basically, this involves making your ex jealous, which they will if you do this the way I'm going to talk about. You got to be careful with this, of course, because it does have some dangers associated with it, but it works extremely well. So this covert jealousy can really help your cause and really make you look a lot more attractive in the eyes of your ex. Then they're going to want you more as well. They're going to assume that you're a high-value person and that they've made a mistake letting you go. So covert jealousy is an extremely important part of the rekindling phase. Now the final part of the rekindling phase is the first contact with your ex. You're reestablishing communication with your ex. Now, one of the best ways to do this, one of the best ways to reach out to your ex in this sort of small, happy, casual way after the no contact period is by text message. Now, this video is going to be a short video. I can't go into all the different types of text messages you can use at this point, but in my program, the X Factor Guide, I do have a bunch of sample text messages, so if you need ideas, just head over to my website. And finally, on to the third phase, reattraction. Now this is where you're going to need to establish an in-person meeting with your ex. You're going to want to rebuild the physical and emotional connection, and it's all done in person. So that's the first goal here. You want to get an in-person meeting with your ex. And before I go any further, I should also mention that this phase, reattraction, can actually differ quite dramatically from men to women. As a matter of fact, if you go to my website, Breakup, you'll be asked whether you're male or female before you watch the videos that I have up there, because this phase, as I said, does differ from men to women. So this is sort of a general overview. If you want to learn specifically what it takes for your gender, go to my website and I'll have more information. Okay, that's pretty much all we have time for in this video. Thanks very much for watching. And just to mention, if you do have a unique situation, if there's something that wasn't covered in this video that you're still wondering about, just head over to my website and watch the free video presentation there. I go into a lot of other what-if scenarios and possibly answering your question. You can also find my email address there if you want to get in touch. And lastly, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found this video helpful. I'm always releasing new videos on the same topic, so do subscribe to me here on YouTube and watch some of my other videos. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Just click on the link in this video to get started reclaiming your loved one. Click the link now.